Good morning and welcome to Manhood Mondays with Coach Ellis. Hey, this is the day where I spend just a few minutes talking to men about man issues, how to be a better father, how to be a better husband, how to be a better provider. And today I want to talk to you on this special day. Today is the day we commemorate the accomplishments of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And he had this quote. It says something like this, that we all can, well, I can't even remember what the quote is now. I just had it. But the idea is the measure of a man is not where he stands in times of peace, but where he stands in a time of conflict. So the question I have for men today is, where do we stand in the time of conflict? So Miss B, Lady D, what we want our men to do, and I think what men have to do, is we have to realize that where we stand in a time of conflict, what happens to us instinctually when we jump into action, we put our red cape on and blue tights on and run to the rescue. When we do all of those things, those are a byproduct of seeds that have been planted in us. When we run away in the face of danger, when we cower at the face of adversity, those are residuals of seeds planted in us. As husbands, as fathers, we must plant the good seed into our loved ones so that when it comes time for action, that action happens instinctively. Dr. King did not have time to sit back and mull and go on a 40-day fast and kind of figure out if he wants to pay this price to lead the Montgomery bus boycott. He didn't have a lot of time to decide that. When they went to select leadership, he did not volunteer. He did not want to do it. He was selected by men and women in the environment who recognized the seeds in him. Sometimes you don't get to choose when you got to be the man. I was watching 30 for 30, and I was watching 30 for 30 on ESPN, and they did a show on Ric Flair. And Ric Flair said this. He said, to be the man, you must beat the man. And I really believe that applies to men when it comes to facing our giants, when it comes to doing the things we do as men. When it comes time to step up, step up. And you can only step up if you've done the previous work. Muhammad Ali said this, that everyone sees the fight in the ring, but the champions win doing the road work. So men, we become the heroes for our children. We become the standard for society. We become those things that people will admire for generations after we're gone because we do the work ahead of time. We plant the seeds in our children. We develop our character. We develop our strength. We develop our empathy. We do those ahead of time. Every day we do something small to enhance or to deteriorate the character that the Creator is trying to develop in us. So when it comes time for action, why do we act? Because we have no choice. Because in us, it's like it's shut up in us and it has to get out. When people are in trouble, we go to the rescue. When our loved ones are in turmoil, we show up. We sacrifice ourselves. On this day when we celebrate Dr. King, who sacrificed and gave his life, men, what are we willing to die for? Because if there are things we're not willing to die for, according to Dr. King, that means we're not willing to live for them either. Hey, I'm Coach Ellis, and saying on this Manhood Monday, prepare yourselves to be the men you're destined to be. Where we stand in places of adversity determines our character. Hey, you can catch me at coach@elliscrum.net, or you can catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next Monday, have a one-tabulous Manhood Monday. God bless you.